Hey folks, I'm back with another Marvel Legends collection update. I'm really loving Marvel Legends at the moment, so I've made a few new displays. Got some new figures, so I'll show you some of those off, and some just team-centric displays. Starting off with this one, my new West Coast Avengers display. As you can see, I just got the 5-pack, so with the Hank Pym and Julia Carpenter, the new Silver Centurion Iron Man, and this wonderful Tigra, and of course Mockingbird. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. And then I also got the Sky Cycle Hawkeye, which is just a wonderful figure. I love the colours. I'm really happy with this display. I think it looks pretty cool. And of course, I've got 2 of this Black Widow so far, but I imagine I'm going to get another one just so I can have all 3 heads displayed, which it's just an amazing figure, isn't it? Like, the articulation is so great. All right, moving down, we've got the astonishing X-Men figures. Pretty self-explanatory. Moving down, I'm so glad that they came out with these so quickly. I hope we see more of that sort of thing from Hasbro, where we just finish teams like in quick succession, kind of like what they're doing with Squadron Supreme. More of that, please. Got the House of X, and I didn't really know what to do with Havoc, so I think he was wearing that suit during House of X. Then I've just got my Black Panther figures down here. I gave this one, I've made this one the White Wolf, just gave him a random Vision cape. It's not perfect, but at least differentiates between the other ones. And yeah, I've still got those Fortnite figures out. Behind Shuri is the Dora Milaje. Moving across, we've got the Hellfire Club. And moving across to here, I don't know whether I showed Pretty Boy off last time, but yeah, some more X-Men villains. Moving up to here, more X-Men villains. I haven't changed this display at all, actually, so got a couple of the new ones, I guess. And then I'm really liking how this is looking at the moment, the X-Men display. Plenty of figures there. Some newish ones. We really do need to update that Banshee, don't we, guys? And then, once again, Age of Apocalypse. So, I just had an extra Sinister, so I just popped him up there because, you know, it seems a shame to have figures in storage if you can avoid it. Moving across, I think you can work out what this display is, but I'm really happy with that. I think it's pretty dynamic. The Avengers, I have not changed this up. I'm going to have to though, because yeah, we can't have Hulk there. It is annoying, but yeah, I'll probably play around with this display a bit. And I'm on holiday soon. Alright, moving down. Still Hydra time. Nothing much has changed here. I do want to get that 2-pack, the female 2-pack because I do want to add some female Hydra soldiers, but availability in Australia is not very good because I think it's a Pulse exclusive or something, and we don't get Pulse because apparently we don't have a Pulse. Thanks, Hasbro. Down here, oh no. So here's Shield. So I'm gonna fix it. You're gonna watch me fix it as we go. So I just popped the Gamerverse body of Captain America. I don't know, I kind of like it. It looks more tactical, but it's obviously not accurate. But it's my display, so it doesn't matter. Put one of the Emma Frost heads on there. You can see we've got a old Star-Lord head back there. Got the old Dum Dum Dugan and Elektra back there with Scarlet Spider, I think, head. Carol Danvers head. A Gamerverse. I think that's a Gamerverse Captain America head up back there. And then got a Tony Stark as well. So yeah, we could probably use more Shield agents. What do you think? Down here, just some random X-Men stuff. I'll keep adding to this display as we get more figures. Whoa! Here we go. I haven't opened up Magic. I got a double of that. I haven't opened up him. Some Toy Biz. And then this massive display. Whoa! Keeps going. We do need to get an update for Angel, but looking up there, he just looks pretty magnificent, I reckon. Yeah, plenty of X-Men love. And so what happens is when I get a figure to add here or here, the old one usually goes up to fight. Okay, now we've got my cosmic display. Now I've had to actually add 2 shelves, so this hasn't changed all that much. Got Nova, Captain Marvel, Iron Man, Brood, Gladiator, Photon, Singularity, etc, etc. I love the pose of this one. Whoa, she's nearly gonna topple, isn't she? As if. It's space. She can't fall down. Alright, down here we've got some of the newer figures. We've got Chode in there, Corsair. Been a lot of talk about a Lockjaw, so we do need more Inhumans. So Karnak was a lovely addition to the set. I also retired my Hasbro Star-Lord to go for this more traditional look. I've put Cosmo here because why not? Forget what the cat's called. Still got the cheeky Ultron. And here's where I've started moving some MCU characters into the comic display because they're just too good figures, and I'm really considering like packing up my MCU display. So I'm just thinking about what figures could possibly live in the comics display. What passes for comics? Feel free to comment if you think of any figures that you think could pass as a comic figure from the MCU shelf. Here, I moved all these down to a shelf below the shelf. This is all the Skrulls, and then we've got the Shia, just with what we've got so far, and then the Kree. So I've got a couple of the Olden Days 2-pack, I think it was. I can't quite remember. Doesn't look that great, and yeah, Gina's fell there. And then down here I've just got some random transformers and random stuff. Okay. So just looking at this wall quickly before I move in, I've just got some of my favourite old Toy Biz ones, and then I've got like the anniversary Iron Man. Alright, some Thundercats there. I haven't opened this box, but I'm starting to make like an Ant-Man display there. Iron Man. I'd love to make like a traditional Hall of Armour, but it'd just take up too much space, wouldn't it? And I just got this fella. It's kind of a shame because he does have such good articulation to just have them all in the vanilla poses, but you know, I think it looks pretty powerful as it is. Moving down here, we've got some new villains in the villains display, including Egghead, Molecule Man, the Orb. And you've got the Puff Adder, so that Serpent Society's starting to look pretty formidable. Moving across, and Crosshair. Got the Wrecking Crew. So, always thinking about how I can probably refine this display, but it's pretty full, isn't it, guys? Alright, down here, I don't really know what I'm calling this. I've just got random stuff, really. I guess there's Daredevil, Blade, Ghost Rider, and Punisher. So we'll look in here. 3 Punishers here. 4th. And then I'm starting to make some Daredevil stuff, so I've got the new Daredevil. I think she's fantastic. Here's the second Black Widow. Holy dooly. That's what they say. Holy dooly. And then just some Masters of the Universe stuff down the bottom there. This hasn't really changed all that much, the Wolverine. And then here we have the symbiotes. Yeah. And I've just got a couple of new ones. So I've got the new Agent Venom, or Space Venom, sorry, and Agony. But yeah, I think it's looking pretty great. Lots of teeth and goo. Alright, looking up here. Oy! Okay, so this is... I have changed up this display a fair bit because there's plenty of Spider-Man villains. So I've got some new ones in here. I think it looks pretty good now. Okay, moving up. I don't think this has changed much at all. I have added the new Miles Morales, which honestly, kind of hate that suit. And then we've got the, Ben Reilly behind. But I think as a shelf, it looks pretty good. Moving across here, we've got the new 2-pack Hulk. Yeah, it's a heavy shelf, I'll tell you that much. I won't even charge you for it. So the old Toy Biz ones here, which I think, sentimental value, but I like to have them out. Then we've got Fantastic Four and Fantastic Four villains. So, continuing to build some of those teams. Dallas maybe in our future, which would be great. Or maybe that was the Marvel Select, I can't remember now. Down here we've got my Thor display. So once again, I put the sept in here. We've got the new destroyer. I also put Hela in here. It's just too good a figure not to include as the comic version, and the silhouette is pretty comic booky. So, and then I haven't really touched this one in a while since we've got in Deadpool figures, except for that 2-pack, which I did not get because I already had the Bob head, so just be getting it just for the accessories really. Okay, so I've just started like on this wall, on this thing. It's just big fellas that I've got kind of 2 of now, mostly. Except for Miss Marvel, obviously. And the original Toy Biz Mark 1. Down here, oh, it's going to get hard to see, guys. You can kind of see that. So I've got, what's his name? Oh, no, it's Dr. Doom, I'm just kidding. So then I just made this display up for the Marvel Select Guardians of the Galaxy. Starting to make a Captain America display. Just some random Wolverine stuff really. Down here, I guess I don't know what I'm calling this display, but as you can see there's a bit of supernatural type stuff happening on this. This hasn't changed. This hasn't changed. Just new warriors. Across here we've got a bunch of hellish type things. Some more Black Widow. And I haven't added to the Spider-Verse things yet. I really only wanted Spider-Punk and I just can't find him. Dark Avengers. I moved this one too, which is kind of like ninjas and Daredevil and Elektra, kind of heroes for hire type thing happening. Be good to get that new Power Man. Down here we've got some What If things and Union Jack, because I never know what to do with him. Then Alpha Flight. Then Thunderbolts. Okay, now this is like the last part, I promise. I won't bore you any longer. Yeah, I've popped the new Cassie Lang up there. I think it's amazing. I didn't want to buy any more MCU figures, and honestly, it's pretty much only because it was a there was comic book figures in the wave, and that's going to be the challenge. I prefer comic book waves, please, or MCU waves, and never the twain should meet, because that way you can pick and choose which ones you want to keep. So I reckon the Khonshu might be one that might be able to go in a comic display. Could probably make an Iron Man Armory a display of its own. So I'm thinking at the moment they're kind of all together in their waves, because it's like a timeline of the MCU, but there's something kind of cool about having all the different characters, all their different iterations on the shelf at the same time. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do there. Just don't know. I just don't know. So that's it, guys. There's this wall too, where I've just kept things in card, most of which I've got doubles except for the Captain America. I'd like to get a second one of that, but it's kind of expensive. The Wasp, I haven't got a second one of that. And no need to get a second one of that now that we know that we're getting another Vision soon. I did just get that one. And that's about it. Some turtles and a lot of figures, a lot of figures. Oh, thanks for listening, guys. Bye.